was a tough guy, you know, in terms of, and I had worked all my, you know, I started hoeing beans in the field when I was in the 3rd grade, you know, and I grew up working. And consequently, my association with being someplace and doing something was a job. And you just went ahead and did it. And physically, I was fortunate to have some talent, you know, in what I was doing. You know, if you can whip everybody in the college in your weight class in wrestling, you got to be ready. You know, and that was me. And I started milking cows when I was 6 years old, you know, in terms of growing up out there on the farm, and I don't know, life has been awful good to me along the way in terms of that. I've had good health and physically, to give you an example of my older brother Leonard, now he was gone before I was born, you know, in terms of, but he was a role model to me in terms of what I would like to be. And here's a guy, I'm wrestled 155 pounds in college, and here's a guy that is about 6'2", weighs right at 2'5", and I mean, he was everything I ever want to be. You know, he was a big, strong guy with a lot of talent. That was Leonard, and that's the picture I was trying to. I was the smallest of 4 boys. Leonard was the biggest, and he was over 200 pounds, about 6'2". And then Lyle was the next one, and he lived in Rollins, and he was about 170 pounder. You know, he was. And then Ray came along, and he and I grew up together. And he was not a big guy, but he was about 20 pounds heavier than me. And I was the last of the Mohicans, and too small to do anything, but protect yourself. Height of my athletic ability was being a national run. I didn't win the national championship, but I got beat by 1 point by a real tough guy. And but anyway, we wrestled the NCAA tournament in Fort Collins when I was a senior. We wrestled in the gymnasium in the finals of the NCAA championships. That song?
Yeah, we're going to sing the old "See You" dumb song.
How does it start now? Don't send my boy to Wyoming, you a dying mother said. Don't send him to our Aggies. Let them succeed.
Send him to our Aggies.
It's better than Cornell.
No, let's start over again. We got to get this thing right.
You got to sing it, because I'm not sure exactly where it's at.
You might go through it and see. Maybe we can help you.
Sing me a song of college days and tell you where to go. Aggies, where the knowledge is. Boulder, spend your dough. See you for your sissy boys, Utah for your times. Drunken school of mines.
School of mines. Boy, it's a long time since we sang that song.
Yeah.
We were fraternity brothers together. We used to sing all the time after we got through eating, didn't we?
That's right. That's right. We don't really need to look at that once we get going. But if we get stuck, we need it. Huh?
Are you ready? Anytime you guys are ready.
We ready? I'll sing you a song of. If I get it right,
A
little high, is it?
I'll sing you a song of college days and tell you where to go. Aggies, where your knowledge is. Boulder, spend your dough. CC for your sissy boys, and Utah for your times. D for your ministers and brothers, school of mines. Don't send my boy to Wyoming, you a dying mother said. Don't send him to our Aggie, brother, I'd rather see him dead. But send him to our Aggies, it's better than Cornell. Before I'd see him in Boulder, I'd see my son in hell. Okay.
Well, that's been a while, Frank.
That's been
We've
a
done
time.
that together for
Yep.
any time.
We had to cheat a little bit and look at the book.
Well, I'm sure glad we got it done, guys.
I wanted that forever.
Oh.